Hello. Hi. So it's been a little while since I last did a class. So I'm here at Whangamata. Been here for about a week. It's been just beautiful, and it's New Year's Eve today, and I just felt quite drawn to coming onto my mat this morning to record just a little, maybe a half an hour express kind of mainly yoga. Maybe we'll throw in a little bit of Pilates for you as a welcome into the new year. And I hope you guys are all well, and I hope you've had a lovely Christmas, and wherever you're holidaying, or if you're not holidaying, you're having some really special times, and you're hopefully just slowing down a bit and spending lots of time with your families. So I've just found a little grassy patch on the sand dunes just above the Whangamata beach. So if you are keen, join me now on your mat. We're going to start just with taking a moment to find our breath, to find some stillness. If you get an opportunity to do this class outdoors like I am, then it's just also a chance to bring some awareness into your surroundings, which can be a really lovely way to come into the present moment. So let's come onto the mats. So I'll invite you to just find a seated position that's comfortable for you today. It doesn't have to be cross-legged. You may have your legs in front, to the side, you might kneel. And if you don't find any of these positions comfortable, feel free to lie down as we just take a moment to find stillness. So as we do this, notice the connection under your sit bones. Anchor yourself down through the mat. As you do this, let's take our first deep breath in. We're going to lift up through the torso, roll the shoulders down and back to open up the heart space along the front of our chest. Maybe lifting the chin slightly higher. Find somewhere to rest your hands that allows your chest to stay open and the torso long and lengthened. Let's come into our breath now, taking the breath in through the nose. Exhale through nose or mouth, whatever you find most comfortable. And you can choose either to just soften your gaze or starting to close our eyes. And we'll just take a cycle of breaths here with our eyes closed. And as you do so, and if it's been a while since you've come onto your mat, this is the time to just notice your body. Notice how things are feeling in your muscles, in your bones, in your joints. How does your seated position or whatever position you've come into feel for you today? And just taking on board those messages you might be getting from your body, which might also give you a little bit of insight into how you've been using your body and what it might need from the next 30 minutes. So we'll breathe a little bit deeper now, see if you can draw the breath lower and wider. Grow taller through your spine, let the crown of your head float higher up towards the ceiling or sky. Connect through your fingertips. And just noticing any sensations you have around you, which include sounds, feelings, the sensation of maybe any breeze or the air on your skin, anything you might be noticing with your sense of smell, your sense of taste. Or let the jaw just soften. Let the muscles of the face grow soft. Soften around your eyes, soften around your forehead. Lengthening through the back of your head. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Find more space down at the base of your lungs. And then you could choose to keep your eyes closed or soften your eye gaze. We'll stretch the arms out with the palms facing forward, just bringing fingertips behind the back of the head. Let's keep connected through the sit bones as we just tilt the body over to one side, stretching up the opposite side of your body. Inhale through center, exhale, tilt to the other side. Keep the length. Instead of thinking of shortening one side, think about growing long, lengthening the side that you're stretching. Little tilt. Inhale through center, exhale to tilt. Inhale through center. And this time, instead of tilting, we'll come into a twist. Keep the elbows level. Turn your eye gaze as the elbows turn. Inhale through center and exhale, twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist, keep lengthening your spine. Inhale, return, and one more. Come back to the center, stretch the arms wide, turn the thumbs back, let the shoulders drop, open the heart space even more as you feel length come into the neck. The crown of the head lifts higher. Maybe even lifting the eye gaze slightly up at this point. And then letting the fingertips come together, stretch them and lengthen them, crossing at the thumbs, and even taking a just gentle back bend if that feels okay for you this morning. Return to the center and once again keep the arms drawn beside the ears as we lean over to one side. Keep connected down through the sit bones. Inhale through center, taking it over to the other side. And inhale. And then just allow the arms to drop forward. Placing them to the floor or the ground in front of you. Deep breath in, exhale, fold. Feel the stretch come around the outside of your hips. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale and exhale, go a little bit deeper once again. Dropping the eye gaze down, lengthening the back of the neck. Gently walking the hands back in. From here, we'll take the legs wide, drawing the toes back towards us, sitting tall. Once again, arms coming out. Let's pull the toes back to lengthen the backs of the legs. Little twist to your left. Inhale through center, back the other way. Inhale through center, one more on each side. And back this way again. And then this time as we twist, we're going to reach the back of the hand, let it float down to the outside of the foot. You can just take your other hand out for support or behind you, folding down. Come up, reach away, come through center, back of the hand comes down. Inhale up. We're going to slowly speed this up, so come down. Exhale down. Inhale up for the twist. Exhale down and reach. Inhale up, twist. One more each side. Exhale down. Inhale out, one more. And twist. Nice. Coming up, bringing the knees back together. Just take the feet in front of you. Let's just warm up the hips. And so just dropping them side to side here. And then just staying over on one side, bringing the arch of the foot to hug the knee that's following it. Sitting nice and tall here. And taking the hand just down outside of the knee. We're going to sweep the hand through, pressing the hips forward, stretching into the front of the hip flexor. So inhale here, exhale, pressing up to stretch and press the hips forward. Inhale, sweep back. Exhale, lift and reach. And come back. And lift and reach. That's it. Let's do one more. Exhale, press. Through, switching the legs over to the other side, hugging through the knee. Hand comes down just in line with the knee, and we sweep, press and lengthen. Inhale, float back through. 3 more. Sweep and lift. Getting that nice long line from the knee through the hip, through the shoulder, the fingertips. And let's do one more on the side. And coming back through. As you come back through, just turning around, coming into a 4-point kneeling position. Take a layer off. It's starting to warm up here a little bit. So from here we're going to stack shoulders over wrists. Hips over knees. Just take a moment to find a nice stable platform. So we're going to lengthen out. Let's take one leg out and lift, and we're going to take the opposite arm out and see if we can hold. So reaching out. I'm going to flex and pull the toes back as I reach through my fingertips. And then I'm going to point the toes, lengthen even further, kicking the foot in and see if it's available to reach. You might get a connection between the hand and the foot. If not, you can just stay in that first position or just kick it in and let the hand come down as we take the foot down, just touching the toes, stretching out the back of the leg now. And let's stretch right down the back of the calf even through. Nice work. And then we're going to lift, pointing the toe. Once again, opposite hand comes out. Keeping the eyes down, long through the spine. Open up the arm and leg to the side. Sweep them back to the centre. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 1 more. Nice, bringing the back into the centre position. Opposite side, pressing the heel away. Reaching out with the opposite arm. Pushing through the heel to start with, and then let's point the toe and sweep the hand back. See if the foot's available to connect with. If it is, pressing the top of the foot into the hand, letting the knee lift away from the mat. Nice work. And we'll release. The foot comes down, toe connects, pressing back into the heel. And then lift with a pointed foot. Opposite arm comes out. Inhale, open as we sweep to the side. Seeing if we can work to keep the wrist and shoulder level. and the ankle and the hip level. Neutral spine, inhale to open, exhale to close, 62 more. Inhale, open, exhale, close, one more. Hands come down. Take a moment here, come into with your calf stretches, drop the belly, lift the eye gaze. Tucking under, lengthening through the tops of your shoulder blades. Inhale, drop the belly, eye gaze lifts. Hoping you can hear me because it's quite windy today, but it's going to be interesting. And tuck under. And let's come back to neutral. So just in neutral here, we'll tuck the toes back into your downward dog, keeping the knees soft, keeping the elbows soft, spreading out through the fingertips. We'll walk the feet up and down a few times. Let the hips just move freely from side to side. And then we're going to extend the right leg, bending the knee, keeping the leg lifted. Let's open the hip, pressing down through the opposite heel. Maybe even eye gaze comes under the arm. Good. And then come back to neutral, look forward, looking up between your hands, let the knee come through, and we're going to step the foot through. Let's drop down through the knee, flatten the foot, bringing both arms up, taking the eye gaze up. Sweep the arms wide, let the chest tilt forward, squeezing the hands together at the back. Okay, coming down, feeling that little pinch and the hip flexors. Inhale will come, rise up, take the eye gaze up. Exhale, sweep forward, hinging at the hips, pressing the palms together. Inhale, float up. Exhale, come down. And taking hands either side, press yourself back into downward dog. This time opposite side, floating the leg up, pointing the toe, bending your knee. Let the hip open as you come into a little twist through the hips to look under the opposite arm. To take your eye gaze forward, scoop the knee in towards your belly, and then bringing the foot down between the hands, dropping the knee, flattening the foot, sweeping the arms up, eye gaze comes up between your fingertips, dropping your shoulder blades. Make sure you've got a stable base here as we sweep the arms back, hinge forward, pressing the palms together. Inhale, lift. Pressing them up towards the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, one more. Exhale. Inhale. And this time bringing the hands down again, either side of the front foot. And nibble by little bugs. Tucking the toes, downward dog. Pressing through each individual heel. From here, stepping or walking to the front of your mat and staying down into your forward fold, reaching for opposite elbows. And we'll just take a moment here. And just swing side to side, floating the elbows. So just keep that connection between your chest and your thighs, and it might mean bending deeper down to get that connection. Hands to shins, half lift with the eye gaze. Long spine here. into your high plank this time. Staying here just for a moment, feeling that strength. And then we'll drop down to the knees, keeping the elbows close to your torso. Slowly lowering yourself down. And then pressing to lift up through the chest. If this feels too much, you can just come into your little Sphinx pose, which is here with your elbows under your shoulders. Otherwise, hands beside the chest will lift up. And then tucking the toes back up into downward dog. Let's walk out through the feet again. And once again, let's lift the right leg, bend the knee, this time floating straight forward, stepping forward, keeping this time the knee lifted, but if you need to, dropping it down, turn the back foot just slightly out, angling it out to give you a more stable base as we rise up. And just coming into that warrior one. I'm going to try a little balance today. I know you can't really see me. So we're going to sweep forward, finding our standing balance, reaching the arms, coming into a T shape if you can, lengthening the arms, lifting the legs, stretching, reaching, holding, and stepping back. Sweep the arms down and into your downward dog. Oh, I'm getting bitten, guys. Try the left side, float the leg, bend the knee, come forward, step through, just turn the back foot out to give you that stable base. And I've got stretchy bites coming up nice and strong. I know you can't see my upper body. Keep the hips towards the front here for a moment, and then you're going to bend, keep bent into that front knee as we sort of hover onto the front leg, float the back leg. Reaching arms out beside the ears. Lifting, holding, reaching, lift the back leg a little bit higher if you can. And step back. Hands come down. And then walking the feet once again out. Pressing, releasing through each heel. Nice work, guys. Let's just walk the feet back between the hands, jump a step forward, and reaching both arms up this time. One step back so you can see me a little bit better. Maybe I just need to tilt the camera angle. Let's just come up a wee bit here. Oh, whoopsie. Back a little bit. So we're going to come all the way up and float down. Half lift, bend the knees, come up again, straight into your chair. So set the hips back, reach the arms forward, arms beside your ears, nice and powerful. Feel the weight down into your hips. Reaching up, floating down, hands to mat, step back again into your downward dog, walking the heels out. And a little bit of power as we come towards some of our final asanas for today. You're going to float forward to your high plank. Either you can... Okay, the video just cut out, so I just looked back and I think we're in our high plank. So we're going to come back to where we were. So back in here. And a high plank, but I gave you an option to drop to your knees if you wish for this one. So we were in a high plank here. Hips down, we're going to bring a knee outside and back, just a little bit of strength to finish our practice today. Bring your knee and back, opposite and back. Nice work. Let's do 4 more. So 4 and 3, either on your knees, 2 and 1. And from here, knees drop, knees come wide, back into child's pose. Arms stretched out, drop the forehead down, stretch out through your fingertips. Here you can stay with the arms stretched out, or if it's not comfortable, comfortable, feel free to take the hands over your head, maybe palms pressed together, or maybe even resting the forehead. Maybe resting the forehead on the hands or on fists if you want to have a little bit more height. So in child's pose it's really important you feel comfortable, so finding a support wherever that might be. Okay, and then we'll press ourselves back up. We're just going to finish on our backs. So I'm going to turn this way because there's a slight incline on this hill. So let's roll down, slowly bringing knees into the chest, hugging the knees in. We'll take a few single leg stretches, so keeping the right leg, right knee held in, extend through your left. And we're going to open that leg up, taking the hands to the back of the hamstring, circling the ankle a few times in one direction, and back the other way. Nice, a little bit more stretch if you want, maybe reaching up a little bit higher. And other side, knee comes in. So many little bugs today, guys. I can feel myself getting bitten. And back the other way. Reach a little bit higher. And bring the knees back into the chest. Give yourself another little squeeze, another little rock from side to side. And then guys, if you've got time now and you don't have to rush away to anything, this is a great opportunity to come into Asavasana. So you can just find a position where you're lying, maybe just taking your feet long, letting the feet fall out, letting the palms open up to the sky, and just closing your eyes, coming into your breath again. I'm only just going to do 4 cycles of breath with you, but if you can stay for longer, please take this opportunity. The main reason is I'm just getting bitten by a lot of bugs, so unfortunately I'm going to not sacrifice my skin. But let's just take a couple of breaths together here. Okay guys, if you can finish your last couple of cycles with a bit more stillness than I could, then well done. There's just a few too many flying objects. Hey, just to finish today, whatever position you're in, take one final nice deep breath in, and we'll exhale together. First of all, thank you if you've joined to complete this practice with me, wherever you are and whatever time you might be doing it. I always appreciate you taking your time to do this, and any feedback you've got, and this will be posted on our group page. I hope as you approach the end of 2022, just take a moment, reflect on how you've spent your time. We all have choices in how we choose to spend our time, and at the end of a year it's a good opportunity to go, have I used my time in the way that's meaningful and fulfilling? Are there things I'm doing that are taking up time that I'm happy to let go of, to create space for things that are important to me and important to maybe your family, and how you find joy together. So I hope whatever you're doing, you're finding joy and you're finding meaning, and I think sometimes we just get into routines and feel as though we don't have a choice, but we always do have a choice. And you might just need to also take a moment to go what you need yourself out of this year. We're very good at giving and giving to what others need from us, but just take a moment and check out if you're getting what you need for yourself as well. Anyway, best wishes as you approach the new year. I'll sign off. I might do another one of these at some point. And from the end of January, I'll be doing my online live classes from our new group page. So I'd love for any of you guys, I know there's a bunch of you that have already joined up, and yeah, it's only $10 a month, like it's less than 2 cups of coffee a month, and we'll keep giving 20% of that money to Pillars, which supports the whānau and tamariki of those that are in prison, so you can feel as though you're contributing to a really good cause at the same time. Alright, I better go. See you later. Bye bye.